Welcome, everyone. So glad to have you back for the Stress Sleep Connection. I'm Rebecca Russell, and I love to talk about this because sleep challenges are what got me into the essential oils, and I'm so glad. And from there, my health is up leveled. And so uh, I meet with a lot of people doing wellness consults and health scans and so forth. And so many people have trouble with sleep and or stress. So I thought I would just share some knowledge through this series and see if it can be helpful to you. So have you ever been so tired and exhausted and you just can't wait to crawl into bed, and the minute you do, your body and mind are like, it's time to party? I know I can't be the only one. So uh, this happens a lot, and we don't always understand why. So we've talked about a few reasons in the past weeks, so we're going to dig a little more into another reason you may not have thought of. So um, our stress response which is the fight or flight, which I know you've heard before probably. It runs off key nutrients like B vitamins, omega 3s, and excuse me, magnesium. So if we're constantly stressed, we are depleting those reserves of those hormones that we naturally make. And so this is a problem because then when we're trying to get us everything to turn off, we don't have the reserves there. So, and if you think about it, if you've ever talked to someone about, having trouble with sleep, a lot of times the first thing they say is, take some magnesium. Well, yes, that could be the issue, but let's think about what we're doing here. We're sort of going back to treat the symptom, not look at the root cause. So rather than just take extra magnesium at night, why not explore what else could be going on? And because you could be assuming it's the magnesium, but what if it's the B vitamins or the omegas? So let's figure this out, okay? So I like to talk about solutions. If the part of the reason could be you're deficient in vitamins and minerals, then the solution could be the Foundational Wellness Bundle from doTERRA. I think many of us suffer from decision fatigue, and it just zaps my energy when I have to constantly do research. I read labels for everything, but when I find a company, a brand that I trust, it's so refreshing. It's just one last thing I have to sort of not obsess, but really think about, because it is important to know what you're putting on and in your body. So I have done my research. I trust doTERRA, the integrity of the company, the purity and potency of the products. So when they came out with the Foundational Wellness Bundle, I was pretty excited to see what the fuss was all about. So let's examine that right now. They want to make it so easy for people to get the vitamins and minerals they need to be healthy and to age well. So what they've done is they have created something called the VMG Plus. And this is your vitamins and minerals for the day in a green powder. And also in that is a cell repair component. So the old Lifelong Vitality Pack, which was awesome, had your whole food vitamin minerals, the cell repair component called the Alpha CRS, and then the omega 3s. So this has two of those components, two of those three bottles in this, plus the fruits and vegetable quota for the day. It tastes great, which is very rare. if you've ever tried the green powders, it's rare, and you usually have to doctor it up, but not this. So, and I'm very picky. So, when you purchase the foundational wellness bundle, there you get the glass shaker bottle and the 30-day supply of the VMG Plus. And then the other thing that I highly recommend is that comes with this bundle is the omega-3. Omega-3s are supporting your heart and brain health, and then it also lowers that inflammatory response. So a lot of people with gut health issues, there's inflammation. So the omega-3s are amazing. So you take 3 a day. You can take them all together or spread it out through the day. But the wild orange oil that's been added helps with the bioavailability, and then it also helps keep it in your system longer. So it is a superior omega-3. And this powder you can take right when you get up, whenever that is, or your first meal for the day. You know, for some of you it's 6 a.m., for some of us it's at 1 or 2 p.m. I do intermittent fasting, so it's later in the day. I also put my powder in a smoothie, but it's great just in the water as well. And then the third component to this bundle, some don't need, but the majority do, based on the health scans I've been doing. Because so many people have gut health issues. They're struggling with bloating, gas, pain. I mean, just a lot of different things. And of course, we must look at what we're eating. We must. Just don't obsess over what diet plan to do next. Just focus on eating real food, whole food. Please, that's the minimum we can do. Okay, so that could be a whole class, and it is a whole class. So, but not tonight. Okay, so PB Restore is our probiome complex, and what that means is it's a pro, postbiotic, and it nurtures every biome in your body. And most people only know of or focus on the gut biome, but we actually have a skin biome, an oral biome. We have them all up and down. So when you use this, when you include this in the bundle, the testimonials have been amazing, and they've talked about more energy, less mood swings, and easier monthly cycle, just so many things, because it's nurturing every biome. So these three things together truly are the foundation for your gut health, and that affects your metabolism, and all those two things affect your metabolic health, which affects your cell health, which is what determines how well you age. And we all want to age well. I'm assuming that. I know that's my goal. So now that you know what that bundle entails, and if you only do 1 or 2 of the 3, that's fine, but just know the power of all 3. And there is a reward program that helps cut down on the cost. So if you want a little more science behind this, some people do, some don't. They just want to know it works. But if you want to understand it a little better, I thought I'd just add this. And it's sort of a lot of words, so I didn't memorize this part. But beneficial bacteria are known to help the synthesis of neurotransmitters and hormones such as serotonin and melatonin. And these are important for our sleep and wake cycles, right? So this is why the pro, postbiotics are so helpful to our sleep, because it's that friendly bacteria plays an important role in our gut health, which affects our sleep. So I think this is a great place to start. And we also know that even if we're eating healthy, say you're eating whole foods, organic whole foods, Um, it's still hard to get the nutrients we need because they've been worked out of the soil. And then, of course, we've got the toxins from the air and the water. We can't live in a bubble, but these products help give us that extra boost to fight all that. So, if you've been watched some of the other videos that I've done on this, and you've tried diffusing with oils, you journal, you meditate, and you're still having trouble sleeping, then this may be the missing piece. It could be that you're low on your vitamins and minerals. And so that's one piece to try. So if you want to know more information about this, then just put info in the comments, and I'll reach out to you, and we can talk a little bit more about how these can help support you on your wellness journey. But seriously, I truly believe almost every single person needs, over the age of, say, 30, usually earlier too, but specifically over the age of 30 and on up, we need these extra vitamins and minerals and the pre-pro postbiotics to nurture our gut health, which will then in turn help with our stress and our sleep. So our body gets stressed from not enough nurturing and then too much of the chemicals, the toxins from that we are surrounded by. So I hope this was helpful. I would love to know a key takeaway, and if you'd share that with me, that would be awesome. So until next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.